Hey, KJ Pixel here. Offense is one of the most important parts of Dragon Ball FighterZ and fighting games in general. If you find yourself unable to break through defense and open up opponents, then you might just need to learn some better mix-ups. That's where today's topic comes in. This is understanding 50-50 mix-ups in Dragon Ball FighterZ. To start, let's go over what a 50-50 actually is. A 50-50 is a mix-up where two options hit on the same frame or a similar frame. This makes it so that the opponent has to guess between which one to block. We'll be looking at multiple types of 50-50s in this video, but for now let's start with the standard high-low mix. Just like the name implies, a high-low 50-50 makes the opponent guess between a high option and a low option. In Dragon Ball's case, this is usually a choice between air dash JL and a landing 2L that hits low. Some characters can do this using mediums if the startup is fast enough, like Jiren for instance, but for this example we'll be using Blue Vegeta, since he has an easy setup and all the necessary requirements. A high-low mix typically starts with using a move during a block string that puts your character in the air. Take Vegeta's 2-3-6 up for example. After that, you just call your assist and go through with the mix-up. Make sure your assist has enough blocks done to keep the opponent locked down. Take note of how JL and 2L hit on the same frame. The most common way to set up for high-low is using Super Dash. This is especially useful if your character doesn't have any special moves that put them in the air. Here's an example using Jiren and his medium buttons. Keep in mind that only characters with fast enough lows are able to do this. You can get away with 10 frames, but 9 frames and lower is typically the speed you're looking for to make it 100% unreactable. Another type of 50-50 is a left-right. And again, just like it sounds, it makes the opponent guess between blocking left and blocking right. This type of mix is typically done on certain level 3 Oki, and is used by characters such as Android 18, Krillin, and Cell. But for this example, we'll be using Janemba. Janemba can use his Phantom Shift to position himself either in front of or behind the opponent, making them have to guess which side he'll be on if done right. The final mix-up we'll be looking at is Strike Throw. This is when the opponent has to guess between blocking an attack or jumping a grab. This is typically only unreactable when done using a command grab that is 20 frames or faster. 20 frames is technically reactable, but if you're playing offline on PS4, your chances are pretty slim. The best characters with Strike Throw mix are ones like Android 16 and Z Broly, who have command grabs 18 frames or faster. Real quick, I want to mention that if you're using assists, then you need to be careful of the game's anti-unblockable systems. If your opponent is blocking an assist on the left, then they can't get hit on the right at the same time due to cross-up protection. The same applies to throws. You can't grab your opponent while they're in block stun, so be mindful of that when crafting mix-ups. Those are all the 50-50 mix-ups I wanted to go over. I might make some future content on more advanced ways to open people up, but for this video I just wanted to cover some basic 50-50s to get people started. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video or DM me on Twitter. Also be sure to like and subscribe, blah blah blah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.